Rahu, Sun, Mars, and Mercury retrograde together in Aquarius. What if the biggest mistake you're about to make feels completely logical? Mercury retrograde with Rahu is creating a mental trap for you, and you won't see it coming. You'll feel more confident, you'll feel smarter, and you'll feel more aggressive, but your perception will be distorted. This transit doesn't create weak decisions. It will actually create confident wrong decisions. And these are the ones which later on cost you the most. So let's get started with this detailed video on how this transit in Aquarius is going to impact you. So today we are decoding one of the most volatile planetary combinations, Mercury retrograde conjunct with Sun, Mars, and Rahu in Aquarius. For some parts, there will also be Venus along, but at this point, we're looking at this combination. This is not just miscommunication. This is distorted logic plus heated aggression plus amplified illusion. So this is like Mercury, Mars, and Rahu. And they are all in the sign of Aquarius, which represents technology, networks, and mass influence. Let's break down why this transit is extremely dangerous. And more importantly, when is this transit actually happening? So this transit is going to happen from 23rd of February to about 3rd of March. That's like a zone during which this combination happens. So let's start with how Mercury is controlling your mind and speech. And when retrograde, it distorts your perception. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is like a distorted perception. Now add aggression from Mars to it, add illusion from Rahu to it, and add ego or authoritative nature from Sun to it. What happens? You become absolutely convinced, right? Even when you are terribly wrong. What will happen? Arguments will escalate. Texts could turn into wars. Emails could destroy career. Tweets go viral for the wrong reason. And this is the transit where friendships could break permanently. Partnerships could break permanently. Leaders make impulsive statements. Legal case begin from one sentence. So avoid that part. What's the scariest thing? You won't even realize that you are overreacting. So Aquarius is the ruler. This sign is the rule for your technology, social media, mass communication, AI, large organizations. Now imagine this volatile energy inside this digital world. So you could see social media outrage storms. You could see some cyber attacks. You could see data leaks. There could be market volatility in tech. There could be fake news spreading like wildfire. I mean, those are certainly things which we see more often. But again, during this period, this amplifies. This is, I mean, in a way, viral anger in astrology. One post, one clip, one mistake, and reputations can collapse overnight. What are personal danger signs? So, firstly, this transit is going to impact you most if this transit is happening in your ascendant, in your moon sign, in your third house, which is the house of communication, in your seventh house, which is second house, which is the house of communication, seventh house for relationships, and most importantly, the 10th house of career. If these are the transits, if these are the locations where transit is happening, or in other ways, these are the if your Aquarius lies in any of these houses, 1, 2, 7, moon, and 10, then in that case, you have to be extremely cautious. Warning signs during this period, you'll get like some warning signs like there'll be sudden anger bursts, insomnia, not able to like sleep that well, overthinking, paranoia about people. I mean, overthinking too much about people, fighting with authority. With authority, in the sense you may be like taking on government systems or any other authoritative figures. And there could be some technical breakdowns before important meetings. If these are the signs you see, then you should be cautious that this transit is going to definitely affect you more. This transit also brings in accident prone energy. So avoid driving fast, avoid getting into any kind of like save yourself from electrical issues, fire hazards, impulsive decisions, because Mars and Rahu together will create recklessness and Mercury retrograde will remove the clarity. So you're reckless and all of that without any clarity, it's going to be a very dangerous mix. How to come over that or how to survive it? One, do not send any emotional messages instantly. Give it a pause. Do not quit jobs in anger. Do not make any huge financial or marital decisions. Do not post any controversial opinions on the social media. Wait 24 hours before reacting. Back up your data. Reread your every document that you're getting into. Control your speech. And from a remedy point of view, I would say during this while, unless you're already doing it, you could do any one of these, or more than one of these. So you can offer water to sun in the morning. So that's typically in the hours of 7 a.m. to about 11 a.m. You could recite Hanuman Chalisa. This is basically to keep the Mars in control. Try and avoid any intoxicants like liquor, smoking, etc., because that's something that triggers Rahu. Because this is actually a test of your emotional intelligence, not power. Now remember, this transit doesn't destroy the weak, it exposes the impulsive. And that's a very important point. If you master your speech, you win. If your ego controls you, you lose. That's as simple as that. You can comment your ascendant below, and I'll tell you how this conjunction specifically affects you. Because during this period, silence is power and awareness is protection. Thank you for your time. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more such engaging videos. Thank you.